What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Theta and how it's going to explode. So without further ado, we'll get straight into today's video. Okay, so Theta. Now we're going to start off here with the big picture analysis, then go into the smaller time frame. So over here on the right, I have Ethereum. And over here on the left, I have Theta. Now, the reason I'm showing you this is because of how similar the fractal of human emotion is. So this is Ethereum when it accumulated during the last cycle, before Ethereum broke out to a new all-time high. Now you can see Ethereum had a huge parabolic run up here, up to a new high. Then it started this big bear market all the way back down to major support. When it did the bear market, it did an ABC correction down. Then it went sideways. And when it went sideways, it also had a bit of upward action. You can see we started to break out here, then pulled back all the way back down. Then it looked like we were going to break out, and then COVID hit. And we had this huge crash right here. A lot of people freaked out, and it was a double bottom pattern. And that led to the biggest bull market we had seen since 2017 right here, as you can see. Now that's what I think is coming for Theta. You can see the same structure. We have this huge pump right here, big ABC correction down, and then we have a little bit of a breakout, right? Then it looks like it's going to break out for a bull market, and a big spook happens. In this case, this would be the tariff FUD. So this is associated with the tariff FUD and everybody freaking out about tariffs. Now, essentially what could happen here for Theta is exactly what happened to Ethereum in 2021 and 2020, which is a huge bull market, a massive breakout above local resistance and up to a new all-time high. Now down here, it's going to be really, really hard to convince anybody of this. It's like telling people that a bear market is coming up here at the top of a bullish cycle. It's just not easy to do. And that's exactly how I feel about Theta today. A lot of only in the inverse direction, right? A lot of people are very, very, very bearish down here. They're expecting big drops in the market. They think it's going to go down forever, when they forget that we already went through a 90% plus correction. It can't have another 90% bear market, you guys. This thing is going to turn around and blow people away. But because of the market sentiment, because most people are feeling very, very bearish because of the downward price action, it's like going against the crowd. It's like trying to convince people a bear market is coming at the top of a bull market. Because to be honest with you, we are at the very, very lowest lows at the bottom of a bear market, ready to head into a bull market and blow people away. But to convince them of that is going against the crowd, and it's not easy to do. But you can see the human psychology is identical, and human emotion moves markets. So just understanding that psychology gives you the understanding that you need to make the right choice. And this looks like one of the best buying opportunities Theta has made since its absolute low down here at 66 cents. And a lot of people were wishing and praying that these coins would go down so they could get a better entry when the prices were up right here. But now that we actually have them down here, and now that we're actually in a good place for entries, a lot of people are saying, you know what, this thing is going to keep going down. And it blows my mind how that happens over and over and over again. You guys, you can't fall for the whale tricks over and over again. You got to wake up and learn how to overcome the natural human psychology in the market. Otherwise, you're going to be selling down here where you should be buying more coins. You should be picking up more Theta and picking up as much as you possibly can. But because people are still bearish, because the human emotion and the sentiment of the market is so bearish right now, it's really hard to convince people that this is a good buy opportunity. So for all the people out there that were wishing for a discount, that were wishing that crypto would pull back so they could get a good buy, now's your chance. Now is your chance to pick up everything at a massive discount. This is what I firmly believe is coming for Theta. I firmly believe we will head up to a new all-time high. And I firmly believe this market will blow people away. I wouldn't be making so much content about crypto over the past year, and even at the end of 2023, all through this whole period, I've been making a lot of content about crypto because I know that crypto is undervalued and oversold. And the big institutions are ready to pump this market to levels that people can't even dream of. But because the crowds fall victim to the human psychology and they don't understand it, they are the people that are bearish. They are the people that are selling. It's not big institutions that are selling. Go follow the money. If you go study all of the big institutions, even Michael Saylor, and Bitcoin, he's buying more Bitcoin. He isn't selling. So go study the big institutions. Go follow what the big whales are doing, where the big money is putting their money, and they're putting more into crypto. They're not selling. So if you follow the money, you can make a lot of money. But if you're going to follow the crowds, it's not going to be very profitable for you. It's going to work out against your favor. That's why they say, if you follow the herd, you'll be led to the slaughterhouse. That's just true. And it's especially true for the altcoin markets right now, including Theta. Theta is going to blow people away. It's going to break out to a new all-time high. I firmly believe this. And it's going to make a lot of people super rich. And you can be one of those people, but not if you panic sell and not if you miss the opportunity to pick up some Theta down here at 85 cents, which is extremely undervalued. So this is kind of my views on Theta in the big picture. I do think we are ready to start a new bull market, just like what happened to Ethereum here in 2020 and 2021, where it really started to pick up and break out up above its old all-time high. And you can see right here that the drawdown on Ethereum was 94%. It lost 94% of its value and then went into a new bull market. And Theta did pretty much the same thing, 96% drawdown from the peak. So markets can drop 90+% and then go into full-blown bull markets. That's just the nature of the human psychology. When it's down 96%, what do you think the big players are doing? They're going to be picking up as much as they possibly can at those levels. And you can see here, even from a percentage gain perspective, on our recent drop, we have a 76% drawdown here. And if we come over here to Ethereum, you can see we had a 70% drawdown as well on Ethereum. So it's the same thing happening over and over and over again. The question you have to ask yourself, are you going to sell down here? Or are you going to pick more up? Or are you going to hold what you already have? And that question, you're going to have to answer that for yourselves. But I personally believe Theta is ready to take off and just blow people away and really go nuts this cycle. So yeah, that's what I see in the chart. That's what I see in terms of human psychology. Now let's drop down to the smaller time frame and take a look at what has happened here on Theta. So on the daily candlesticks, you guys can see we have wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. Then we have our ABC correction here. You can see this big, huge ABC, wave A, wave B, and wave C. So this is a perfect market cycle. We have our expansion and we have our contraction all the way back down to major support. So what I think this is going to do is turn around. We have a bit of a falling wedge. Well, not a bit of one. We have a falling wedge right here on Theta. You can see our falling wedge pattern coming down right here. And then we have another falling wedge right here. A perfect falling wedge structure that happened right before we had this big breakout on Theta. And another falling wedge right here, right now, for what I think is going to be another big breakout for Theta, which would look like this. A big reversal up to local resistance, and then a huge breakout in the bigger picture up to, again, a new all-time high is where I believe Theta is headed this cycle. So don't give up on your crypto. Don't listen to the news. Don't listen to the crowds. Just follow the charts. The charts don't lie. And the charts are telling you everything you need to know. The charts are telling you exactly what's going to happen in this market. And what I think is going to happen is, again, a big breakout here on the shorter time frames and a big breakout in the bigger time frames as well. So just be prepared for that type of a move, and definitely don't listen to the FUD. Don't get discouraged. Don't listen to the FUD. Just focus on the charts, and you will be financially rewarded for it. You will. And if you look at the moon phase as well, we're getting ready for a full moon. On tomorrow, we have a full moon. And crypto has a tendency to increase in value during a full moon and decrease during a new moon. So if there's a lot of people that are bearish right now, they should definitely look into the moon cycle, because the moon cycle has been a very accurate way to determine local bottoms and local tops. And we do have a full moon coming tomorrow, which means this market can easily bottom out soon. It could bottom out tonight, tomorrow, and turn around. So just don't give up on the big picture. Don't give up on the markets, because they have a lot more bullishness coming, and focus on the charts. The big picture, the short term, they're both bullish. The worst thing you could do is sell during a time like this. And the best possible thing that you could do is pick up as much crypto as you can possibly afford within reason. You know, don't trade money you can't afford to lose, but pick up as much crypto as you possibly can down here, and you're going to be financially rewarded for it in a way that you can't even imagine right now. And again, don't listen to the FUD. Stop reading the news. Stop trying to use those to factor your analysis. Just look at the charts. I mean, look at this. It's a spitting image of Ethereum during the COVID drop in 2020, where everybody sold their Ethereum because they thought, oh, COVID's a good reason to sell. That must mean a giant secondary bear market's coming after a 90% drawdown had already happened. And they're doing the same thing again right now. We had a 90% drawdown on Theta, and people are selling because they think another 90% drawdown is going to happen because of tariff FUD. You guys, stop using the news as a reason to make bad trading decisions. Just make the right choice based on the charts, and you will be financially rewarded for it. Big things are coming in this market. Don't lose sight of the big picture. Stay focused on what you believe is coming for crypto. If you believe in mass adoption, you should be excited right now to buy crypto, because crypto is headed into mass adoption, and the opportunity is extremely high to be picking up coins down here at dirt cheap prices. Fact of the matter is, crypto will be mass adopted. It's just whether you are part of it or not, or how late to the game you come. But crypto will be mass adopted by the public. And this is the cycle that I believe that will happen. So don't give up on your Theta. Stay focused on the big picture targets. Big picture targets are a new all-time high. We're talking this thing can easily hit 22. It could go way up above 22. When it really breaks out into a new all-time high, just like how these cycles do every single cycle, people are going to be taken back. They're going to be blown away. So it's your choice what you want to do with your money. But I'm telling you guys right now, I firmly believe Theta is getting ready for a big bull market. Don't lose hope. Don't read the news. Don't get caught up in all the FUD, all the fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and just focus on the charts, and you will be rewarded for it. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I love and appreciate every single one of you. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor and share it with your friends. And I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. And as always, stay profitable out there.